Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back. I hope this morning wasn't too difficult on you and you got out of bed easily or more easily than you probably did Saturday and Sunday. I know it was difficult for me, but hey, we're here. We're live. Little late. Forgot I had so much work to do before the stream, but we're here. We're live. We're hanging out. Got 5 videos today. Let me run down those really fast. We got Game Changer. We got a Shameless video. We have an Untamed video. We have a SPRINA video. And we also have a Dean Winchester video. So a nice little mix of videos for everyone to watch and enjoy. Hope you've been enjoying the stream setup. Last week was our full first week. And we go forward. I've been enjoying it. I think it's much easier to produce, and I don't have to edit any of it, which is fantastic. That frees up a lot of time, and a lot of time and effort that I can put forth in, thinking about stuff to do. Certainly we have the summer collection of merch on its way. But yeah, I had a good weekend. Pretty slow, pretty quiet. But the weather wasn't exactly cooperating, so that wasn't great. I thought about going to Topgolf. I don't know if you've ever been, if you've ever heard of it. It is I don't know what you would call it, a high-class driving range, because it's got, like, heaters and air conditioners and food. And, like, I grew up going to the driving range with my family. Well, friends and family. More specifically with my grandpa, who was an excellent golfer. I think he had like a 2 handicap or something like that. And if you're unaware of what that is, that's really close to qualifying for at least pros or trying out for pros. Unbelievable golfer. He played in some pro-amateur competitions and whatnot. So we'd go out with him, my brothers and I, my mom. And it was great because he would, just watch us, give us feedback or whatever, which is awesome. Helps with your swing, helps with the whole game. But when you're, young and you're just constantly being watched by someone who's really good at whatever you're trying to do, it just adds this unbelievable amount of pressure to it. So it was nice, it was cool, but it was also like terrifying at the same time. Now, would I go back and do I wish I had those days now as opposed to when I was younger? Yes, because that now would be fantastic. I'm a little older. I understand, somebody watching you, giving you coaching tips and whatnot. But when you're younger, it's very much like, don't screw up, don't screw up, don't screw up, don't screw up. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. And the driving ranges we went to when we were younger was nothing. It was just tees set up in a little clubhouse that had no food, nothing. You just buy your bucket of balls and then go out and start whacking away. Topgolf is like the Disney World of driving ranges. They got music, they got big air-conditioned spaces, they got pool tables, all this stuff, and you're just like, boy, this really, it's almost like they decided you can't make a living off driving ranges, so you add basically a club element to it, or like a bar. There's multiple bars on multiple floors. It's a wild sight to be seen. Did I enjoy it? Yeah, I did. But was it a little overkill? Yeah, absolutely. And the price proved it. It was pretty expensive, as opposed to just spending $15 on a bucket of balls and just going out whack, 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 and then go home. You could literally spend all night there drinking, eating, playing various games. The weirdest part is when you're on the 3rd floor, because it's 3 different floors. I don't know if there's any, 4th floor ones, but there's 3 different floors. When the first time I ever went, I was on the 3rd floor, and I just remember looking down at like the holes and stuff, and I'm like, this is odd. Like, this is not a good experience. I'd rather be on the first floor where it feels real. Because when you're on the third floor or the second floor, you're looking down like a lot at the pins, and it's just like, this is not a good simulation of golf. You can work on your swing certainly, but it's not the same. You're not looking at, you know, the fairway, the green. Yeah, there'll be hills on golf courses, but it's not like mountains where you're looking completely down at a close chip shot. But it is what it is. It's fun. It's fun enough. It is expensive, but I'm sure there's other driving ranges around here. I just have to find them. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this first video. It is the Noise Boys, and I had to look this up because I had no idea what the heck this was. I thought it was to do with Dimension 20. It's got some people from Dimension 20 on there. It's actually just a game show put out by Dropout. The only game show where the game changes every show. And this post that I found says that there's only 4 episodes. I don't know if this was after the 4th one aired and there's many more episodes. I'll have to figure that out. But this is the definitive best Noise Boys bits. So I'm assuming Noise Boys has something to do with the fact that they're pretty noisy. I know. Genius level, right? All right, let's go.
Improvisational prompts our players have never seen before. Isn't that right?
I've never seen them.
I won't know if I haven't seen them until I see them for the first time. And
Never
then I
been
can
on
confirm.
a set before in my life.
The bass part in an a cappella song where there's just not a lot of bass part.
Yep. Nope. Bye.
What's the larger context of the song?
Well, there's a lot of agreement, a lot of disagreement. They got to get out of there.
That's a point for Zach.
Seeing into forever isn't as scary as people say. Time is an infinite loop. This moment, like all moments, exists in a perpetual state of being.
That guy in a movie who's definitely about to be hit by a bus.
We got it. The deal went through. Fuck yes, Terry. God damn it. That's why we close. We're on top of the world. Nothing's gonna stop us at all. Fucker almost hit me with a car. Anyways.
A trip to the zoo goes terribly wrong.
R.I.P. Regina George.
Up, he fell. Oh God. Son, you okay? Wow! Wow! Daddy! Daddy, help me! Hi, Becca? Daddy! Wow! Yeah, so Marcus fell. Wow! I am here at the zoo, but the problem is, uh-oh. Why would they let them in? That please don't, I can't possibly. Yeah, no, he's pecking his. Oh, I'll be home soon.
Moose.
Zach, I'm.
Did you factor in the antlers?
I'm factoring them in as we speak.
Fun fact about moose, they're the last surviving species of North American megafauna.
No points for Brennan.
Points for the audience for learning.
God, Brendan, it's not the extra
They are
credit
huge.
show. It's make animal sounds. Come on, dude. I got places to be.
Josh has to leave in 4 minutes.
The tooth fairy fucks up the whole routine.
Give me your teeth.
Messages on Sam's answering machine.
Hey, what's up, Sam? It's me, Mama June. Just kidding, it's Josh. Listen, I need grocery money. And I was just kind of hoping maybe I could make some nice or do pretty much anything. Look, I don't even know what D20 is. Never heard of it. I'm seeing a lot of clips of Brandon working. But for real, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. Look, I just got that. You're my last quarter. All right.
The fifth Wizard of Oz character who didn't make the cut.
That's such a funny concept.
But we haven't found my keys yet. The heart is important. Courage is important. Finding your way back home is great. But I have one little weird key. It's for a safe that my mom got me when I was in 4th grade. That I think that my original Social Security card is in there. Okay?
Oh, Brennan, a tiny pirate shipwreck.
Oh, God.
Put the man on a dead man's chest. Yo, ho, ho, anybody, look out! There's an ice cube straight ahead. No, what's something
It's an ice cube straight ahead.
Oh, no.
A sommelier who's never tasted wine.
So what we have today is a purplish red. Oh, I broke it? Does anyone have a fork? You really have to grind out the cork, and that's all gonna be in there, and that's good flavor. Ew, whoa. Those are $90. You let me know if that's to your liking or not. I'm not sure that we're gonna be able to do anything about it, but it was cool hanging.
I think for that performance, we need to give you an additional point, Brennan, which brings you par with Zach.
Okay, okay.
Daddy Winslow can't keep you safe forever, Zach.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Someone who keeps trying and failing to start chants in the middle of a speech.
Oh, no.
Hell no, that ain't right. Hell yes, that is right. Hell yes.
Ready, Josh? Your sound is.
No problem. It's the cops.
That is so far from what I want you to do here.
Brennan, your sound is.
I'm gonna give you this whole thing of cheese and you bark one time. I'm gonna give you this whole thing of cheese. You just gotta bark one time for me, okay? And then you do it.
And then you do it.
Go.
An obviously stolen item at
Oh,
Antiques
my
Roadshow.
God. The concepts are amazing.
Hurry,
I
do it.
Don't. Okay.
Do it, do it.
Sir,
Hurry.
So you are on camera.
Sure, yeah.
Gotcha. Hello. So, so the.
Is it worth a lot? It's gotta be worth a lot.
Well, this is a
Stab
bloody
wound.
bag of money. How long has this bag of money been in your family?
Gosh, in my family, probably about like 2 minutes.
Okay. And any sort of family stories come to us.
Well, my family's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that is cocaine. Now, the interesting thing about the bag.
I'm listening.
Okay, is there someone at the door? Police! Go to hell! Knock off Simon and Garfunkel.
Well, they did the one about the bridge.
This is about a tunnel.
Okay. Hole, it's a hole. It's a big old hole in the ground where the cars make their sound.
Little people going to work and back.
Back and forth. back and forth.
Inside a little hole in the gum.
Forth and back and forth. Forth and back.
I'm dead.
In Thomas Jefferson getting notes from his Hollywood agent on the Declaration of Independence.
Greetings, you have reached Thomas Jefferson. I'm answering the phone in real life right now, and if you speak, I will hear you.
Hey, Tommy J, we have Ari on the line. We have your agent Ari. You got him? Okay, great. Hey, Tommy J, what's up?
Ari, my agent, hello.
Listen, did a quick skim of that scroll thing. I have a few notes. First of all, can't really read it. I don't know if I know you wrote it as longhand, is it?
I wrote it with quill and ink, as is the custom.
Hey, I'm Meredith. Can you go ahead and get Tommy J Final Draft 12? Because if we don't, here's the thing, Tommy J. Places like Stage 6, Sony, Warner Brothers, Tubi, Arrow, they're not going to be able to sort of find it clean and digestible, okay? You picking up what I'm putting down, bud?
The only person I need to digest my proclamation is King George III, tyrant that he is.
Right on, right on. And by the way, just real quick, we want to make sure you got an invite to the Indie Film Spirit Awards tonight at 7 o'clock.
Am I not already on the list?
Well, I got Ray Romano on the other line, and...
Yeah, patch Ray through.
Oh, okay.
Patch Ray through.
Yeah, sorry. Can we patch Ray through?
Ray, I've been waiting for punch-up on this declaration for weeks now. What's going on?
Yeah, I'll definitely cut you off. Meet cute in quicksand.
Oh, boy! Stay still.
Okay,
If you move through the quicksand, it will begin to drag you deeper.
Okay.
I think I can feel maybe a root with my... Oh, no, is that your toe?
That is my toe.
Oh, God.
Gosh, I dropped all my papers and I had a report on the topography of the jungle.
Gotcha.
And,
I was also swinging through vines on my way to give a report on the jungle, too. That's crazy. Wow.
What camp are you at?
I'm at the Lakeshore camp. What camp are you at?
The river basin.
Oh, my God.
Weird.
I'm
Tad.
No.
The classic video game Dad Fighter 2.
No problem.
Hi, neighbor.
Golf.
Hi, neighbor.
Golf.
Home Depot.
Ow, my back.
Golf.
Ow, my back. Honey, where are my keys?
Turn that down.
Fireball.
Ow, my back. Golf. Last advice. I'm not an ATM.
An astronaut trying
Wow, that
to
was
cover
beautifully
up to
done.
NASA
And
that
very
they
accurate.
Really fucked up.
Colonel Smith, how's it looking out there? You seeing that bright blue marble?
Houston, we are seeing that bright blue marble, and it is looking clear.
Airlock is secure. You are go for entry to the ISS on recovery
Copy
mission.
that, Houston. 1 second. We got some interference. Muting myself. Has anyone seen my box, my juice box?
We're getting a moisture confirmation in some of the air filtration systems.
So there's, they have these juice boxes that I was told that we were allowed to bring out. And a lot of them got out, and a lot of them are floating around now. And I pre-put all the straws in.
You pre-put all of the straws?
It's my least favorite part of juice boxes. And so I do it ahead of time so I can reward myself later for the good NASA job I did.
Colonel Smith, who told you could bring pre-opened juice boxes?
We get one personal item.
No, you don't.
Let's see what Zach has to offer. Zach, as a reminder, your sound is.
I hork down shark pork on my park of larb.
Zach, the weevil on the steeple is found among the people. The weevil on the steeple is found among the people.
Ruh-roh, I don't know.
Ruh-roh, I don't know.
Ruh-roh, I don't know.
I just feel like Trander, Trander?
Yeah.
I need you to catch those.
It just sucks because I've been talking about our short pass game for a long time. And now everything's being put on me as this receiver. Like, I can get through there. And you know we have another half, right? Just I want to say, Ruben, we have a whole other half, and you're taking a full shower. So just heads up. Just heads up.
Superstition, Mulligan.
Hello? Guys? Guys? Did everyone leave?
I have my own sounds I can put in there.
Joke's over, guys. Guys? 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 911? I'm in a different country.
Okay, there's not a whole lot we're gonna do about that.
Yar! Dare not press 2, for if ye do, we shall be driven mad upon the rocks.
You press 2 to be driven mad upon the rocks.
What's going on with these rocks?
Hey! Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see eyes.
You're coming in a lit with the Wi-Fi. Something like a problem that.
McDonald's.
I've definitely had one of those phone calls before.
Sister's house
This-
about that.
And
Matt, hello?
nothing.
Sister's house. Do you got? Oh, now it looks like both of our things.
Let him back on the call. Am I the only one?
Hey guys. Hey, sorry.
Your voice only?
I'm doing voice only because of the Wi-Fi. I'm trapped under a
I actually
train.
dropped off.
Voice
Did you
only.
say you dropped under?
Is anyone?
Should we rescan?
Hello. I'm just gonna use the chat function.
Sometimes it's not about.
Sometimes it's about restraint.
Doing a bunch of stuff.
I
Sometimes
love
it's
that
about
one.
doing
Oh
not
my
much
God, I
stuff.
love
And
that
then
one.
Sometimes points reflecting, no, it's not.
Oh my gosh. I love the Dad Fighter one, and I also really love that Wi-Fi voice call or video call with terrible Wi-Fi. That is amazing. I absolutely adore that. It is very accurate. I was camping once, and it was actually right after I just started this channel. I think it was the first Untamed video, and I was kind of trying to keep track of views and seeing, comments, and I was just sitting out under the stars in front of a campfire, and the service was so bad because we were just in the middle of basically nowhere. It was a campground that was very out of the way, and I called my mom. She picked up. It took forever for the phone call to go through. And then when the phone call picked up, it was this and could get words. It was just awful. There was one bar showing, and I swear there was no bars. There must have been no bars. Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. That is a funny show. I love it. Obviously, watching Dimension 20, you realize this is very improv driven. Then again, so is D&D as a whole. So, yes, but I didn't realize there was multiple improv shows that they had come up with. It makes sense. It very much Dropout very much reminds me of like a comedy troupe or whatever, improv comedy troupe. And I go all the way back to Derek Comedy. That's actually where Donald Glover got his start, Childish Gambino, as you might know him. Very funny videos. Oh my gosh. Definitely some NSFW stuff, you know, a lot of language and whatnot, or interesting situations. But oh my gosh, they are comedy gold. Comedy gold. And they are so terrible in quality, but they are so funny. Oh gosh. And the fact that he, you know, I used to watch him on that, and then eventually he just blew up into this music superstar and writing for 30 Rock and all this stuff and in movies. Crazy. So you never know. You know, you could start out on YouTube and just publish some videos about, you know, your friends having laughs. They put out a movie called The Mystery Team, I think, which was funny. If you had ever seen the videos back in the day, you watch that, you're like, oh my gosh, this fits perfectly within this universe, I guess. It was very funny. So I'm not surprised this is doing well. Obviously, they have really great personalities and they work very well together. And I think in order to make that stuff work, the comedy troupe, improv kind of stuff, you got to have a good connection with people. If you don't have a good connection, I don't think it's going to work as well. I guess Derek Comedy was just a group of friends. They had known each other for a while. I have no idea how Dropout came to be, but clearly they are very comfortable with each other, and it shows. It definitely shows. Gosh, what a good video. And what a great show concept, too. Unbelievable show concept. I actually pulled up let's see if I can, you know what? I don't know why this is not working correctly. Let me go ahead and just pull up another iteration of this. Oh, that's so weird. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and delete this and then re-add it. I'm trying to show a website, but for some reason, the screen capture just is not showing. Let's go ahead and do a new one. All right, here we go. Got it. Okay. Move this over here so you can actually see it. That'd be impressive. Look at this. Live producing. Isn't this great? All right. I have to move it down here. All right. I don't think I need that one. Anyway, there we go. Hey, it's back. Best Noise Boy episode. You know what? I can get rid of all that stuff, but anyway. We had 4 glorious episodes of Josh, Zach, and Brennan making stupid, amazing sounds based on prompts from Sam. We also had 1 episode where we had a substitute for Zach, but by some no-name, no-talent guy named Michael Winslow for some reason. Sarcasm, of course, but you never know if people can tell these days. Out of the 4 episodes, what's your favorite? Make Some Noise, Round 4, The Substitute, Noise Boys. So I'm assuming the Substitute in Round 4 wasn't about making noise. That's my guess. Let me know down below in the comments. Link to the original video also in the YouTube description. Go throw out some love. Can't believe I actually forgot to say that, but I'm saying it now. Let's see. Zach looking at the vase of flowers, looking at Sam, looking at the vase, lifting it a little, looking back at Sam, and finally brutally smashing the vase. Yes. Unpopular. Let's see. I knew Brennan and Zach from D20. Right. But Josh won me over in the first episode. Brennan and Josh greet each other as dogs. Tough race between Round 4 and Noise Boys. Not surprised by the Substitute getting so few votes. It was fun to watch, but really didn't have the same vibes without Zach being there. For me, the first episode is just the best. I don't get annoyed that Sam didn't think it through and always had Josh go first on the special rounds, which really screwed him over since he wasn't able to see what the others were going to do before formulating a response. Yeah, I could see that. You would definitely have more of an advantage being the last person to go, because then you can get some ideas from the people that went before you and how crazy you need to make it. Round 4 for the 6 afraid of 7 joke alone. Sheer joyous panic on Brennan and Josh's face when they realize Zach's substitute is Michael Winslow. Noise Boys solely for Zach's delivery of "Give me your teeth." Yes, the Tooth Fairy, who got the routine wrong. That was very funny. We just started watching this as a family. My D&D loving teen got a dropout subscription, and Noise Boys was in the first batch. We cried laughing. Zach doing an a cappella singer in a song without many bass parts did me in. I don't remember the last time I laughed that hard. All of it was funny, but that was the best. All right, let me know your favorite part or episode down below in the comments. That'll be interesting to hear. It was very, very funny. Gosh, the Wi-Fi thing got me, because I actually have real experience with that, and it was just ridiculous. And you're trying to say goodbye, and they can't even hear that correctly, so you're just like, all right, awkward end call. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was very funny. Good way to start, for sure. Next one is Lip and Ian from the show Shameless, the US version. Hey, little brother. I don't think I've seen many videos surrounding Lip and Ian, honestly. It's mostly Ian and Mickey and mostly Ian and Mickey. So this would be a good introduction, I suppose, after 31 videos, I think. This is the 32nd video of Shameless that I've reacted to.
I once walked about 8 miles trying to find a G.I. Joe I left on a train.
Wow.
I was 6. It was my favorite toy. My parents, they gave me shit about losing it. They said that they weren't gonna be able to find it, that I was lost. But Lip somehow got a hold of a map of the L. He got on the phone, he started making calls. He found out where the train would be and when. Like, where it would be parked for the night. My parents wouldn't give him cash to take the train, so he took off on foot. He walked 80 city blocks down the Midway, talked the conductor into searching the trains, found my toy, walked 80 blocks back. He did all of that by himself. He figured that all out at 7 years old. I didn't even know what a map was.
Wow.
Lip is not supposed to be stuck in the ghetto. Yeah, you know it's not funny, huh? No. You? Ever?
Hey, little brother, why aren't you
That is amazing.
Right,
name a single time I've let you down.
Stop your weeping. I'm like your shadow. I'll never leave you. Hey, little brother, just close your eyes.
My little brother Ian was just diagnosed bipolar, and every day.
The mood change between the first video and this one, I feel like I just got to point this out, is unreal. I'm trying to bring myself down from all that.
Yeah, I feel so fucking guilty, you know, that I'm not there.
Hey, little brother, how can I explain? Life is a journey. Life can be a pain. I don't have the answers.
I mean, I thought
of what will be.
we tell each other everything.
Just you remember, you're a part
Plus,
of me.
I figured we'd share a room like our whole life.
Hey, little brother, hey, little man.
Planning on kneecapping you in your sleep to keep you out of Kendall anyway.
I'll be your
I have a lot of times for I ordered for you.
Sweet, thanks.
I am the
So what's up?
Sometimes the most important thing you can ever do for somebody is listen to them and offer some advice if they want it. You know, talk to them, check in like he just did. What's up? How's it going? How are you doing? How are you feeling? That is amazing. It can mean a lot.
I use you to break the record of black eyes given in a single calendar school year. I was gonna kill that motherfucker. I always remember what you told me. You said, I got this. You got this.
Hey, little brother, don't you forget.
Love
you. You are an angel.
Ian used to wake up every morning, do 200 push-ups before going to school.
You gotta be better than Monica and Frank, right?
No matter what life brings.
Nope.
Just
You're Gallagher, right? Always lie.
It doesn't mean
Ian, my brother. You need to get out there and fuck someone new, okay?
Still in the A? Drunk myself to death. Do me a favor.
Funny message, but true.
It's kind of a brother's
in its own right.
Damn, man, you do need friends who aren't left.
I have friends who aren't left.
Uh-huh. Like who?
I'm glad you came back.
whenever you're lonely, whenever you're scared, whenever a scary monster is under your bed, whatever the reason, whatever the
1, 2, 3.
Hey, little brother. I'm
Best 2 out of 3.
Mind if I crash here?
Hey, little
Yeah, of course.
brother.
Like for a while.
I'm always here.
Love you, big brother. Yeah, I love you too, asshole.
Hey, thanks for being my brother.
Never had a choice.
Literally. But there is a choice made there. You know, you can bail. You can just do your own thing. Or you could actually stay in their lives and, you know, provide a bit of guidance, especially if the father is not the greatest or absent. As Frank very clearly is pretty absent. I don't even have to see the show to see that. But, yeah, wow. Definitely one of the things I've taken away from this show, just from these edits, is how much the older siblings mean to the raising of the younger siblings. Like, it's almost very much like Fiona says, you know, I had to raise people, or I had to raise them, or whatever, because you weren't there. I forget the exact quote, but I'm paraphrasing. Very, very telling and sad, certainly. Link down below in the YouTube description for that edit. Go throw it some love. Yeah, well, wow. That was quite the emotional shift. And that's the beauty of this reaction stream. It's a roller coaster. We can go from funny to sad to sentimental to horror to whatever. Music video, who knows? Yeah, that one hit. That one hit. As someone who has brothers, certainly the same could be said for sisters. An older sibling of any kind. You you get a lot of good messages, and also you get to see some things, you know, that you maybe not want to do. They're also very good at testing the waters of the parents, the discipline structure, what not to do, what to do, kind of thing. They're kind of the test case, the older siblings. And then the younger ones can kind of fall in line. Oh, that didn't work out too well for them. Let me go ahead and not do that. Or, you know, they did this. It worked out great. I'm going to try to follow in that footstep. Very follow the leader, I guess you could say. And it's just by age. It's not by any other reason. Maybe maturity, I guess. But, yeah, it's pretty clear Lip was really protective over Ian. And that's what I'm gathering from that. Who knows if that's actually the case? Of course, edits can make anything look like anything. But, and I have definitely been fooled before. And I will be fooled again. But, yeah, that was really sweet. That was very sweet. Like I said, sometimes the most important thing is just to listen to somebody. And, you know, check in on how they're doing mentally, emotionally, whatever. You know, we're all in this world. We're very much alone. And what makes it feel less alone is certainly family, friends, random strangers smiling at us, checking in on us. How was your day? You know, sometimes it can be, you know, just a short little, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, probably have, where you ask somebody, maybe it's a very American thing, I have no idea, where you go, hey, how's it going? And then you go back to the other person and you go, hey, how's it going? And nobody says anything else. It's very much like a weird, like, checking in, but not really checking in. It's very strange. I just did that a couple days ago where this guy was walking by me and he goes, hey, how's it going? And I go, hey, how's it going? And that was like a greeting. It's just like, wait, what? What happened there? Why did we even say that? That is a totally normal interaction, and it is very strange. It should just be, hey, have a good day. Hey, you too. Instead of, hey, how's it going? Or what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Nobody says anything. I guess that's a true sign that nobody really, truly cares if you're just a passing stranger. It's very much like, all right, just acknowledging your presence. Sometimes that can help. Sometimes you need that. I don't know. But it's a very weird occurrence. Gosh, what a lovely video. That song was beautiful. The video was beautiful. The relationship between Lip and Ian, pretty beautiful in those moments. Obviously, it could be pretty toxic in that show, so I'm not going to say all the moments were probably that great. But, yeah, that was lovely to see. Next video is SPRINA. Crack edit. We love jealous Spencer. Oh boy. Jealousy is a double-edged sword. It is a double-edged sword. Sometimes it can be nice, and then sometimes you're just like, okay, all right, I'm going to go this way, and you can go whatever way you want. But yes, being protective or overprotective of someone can be sweet. Of course, hopefully you would want to be with someone who doesn't make you feel jealous. That'd be wonderful. Or overprotective, overbearing, and just kind of falls in line with you perfectly, and you're both kind of vibing on the same plane, I guess you could say. But that's very hard to happen. It doesn't happen a lot. What's up, Rin? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good Monday. All right, let's hop into this one.
Who's been hanging around the gallery? Officer Cabrera? He's the one I'm referring to. Call me Rory.
I was shocked, honey. I was
Okay.
in tears almost.
Okay.
Right away.
The clown face was...
They made that comment about you being the mayor's grandson.
Rory, you're on a first-name basis now.
Where they do that at?
Oh.
So did you show him the nude DeCarlo?
Who? Rory?
I was crossing through the park on the 4th of July, and I saw the two of you having a picnic.
I am disgusted.
I am not jealous of that guy.
I'ma crack your ass in half.
If you think about it, that trip was actually the beginning of me and Trina getting close.
Okay, fine. I'm cool. I'm fine.
How close did you two get?
Real close. Does that mean that you were considering dating?
And you didn't tell me!
You know, I tried calling you the other night and you didn't pick up.
I didn't hear the phone ring.
The amount of passive aggressiveness in this, jealousy, yes, but wow, it is like sharp. It's like razor blades.
I just spent a very long day at a comic book convention in New York.
Comic convention. You.
That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Since when are you interested in X-Men?
I'm not.
I'm more of a Marvel girl.
Rory is.
Did you and Officer Cabrera have fun in New York?
Hey, girl, please put your shoes on. Let's go find you a home.
I'm about to really slap you in the face right now, bitch.
I love you.
Pardon?
I love you.
Have you lost your mind?
Have you lost your mind?
No! God, please, no! No!
Habitually, he's a habitual line stepper.
Charlie Murphy.
I don't understand.
It's above me now.
Trina, it was really great seeing you.
Flawless victory.
Eat dirt and die, trash.
Golden Girls.
We don't have to pretend anymore.
That man is
Or
pounding
hide our
red
friendship.
wine.
Friends.
No, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some love. Oh my gosh. The amount of sass in that video alone was wild. Oh gosh. I don't know. I got a thought on that where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that level of having to give somebody sass, feeling like I need to give somebody sass. If that was happening to me, I'd be like repulsed. I don't know. I'm not about that drama. I'm not about making life that interesting, I guess, is one way to put it. I'd much rather have a chill existence where it just kind of works, you know? Everyone just kind of comes to the table willingly and, you know, as least drama as you can get. As little drama as you can get. There's the right word. I prefer just saying things instead of constantly hinting at things and being passive aggressive. Yeah, I agree. What's difficult sometimes is coming out with things that you know is going to be an issue or is an issue and you've secretly been hiding it. I think that's tough. Being able to confront something that you may not like or kind of irks you or you're uncomfortable with, and you know it's going to turn ugly just based off of how they are, how they act, how they respond to any hint of, you know, I really don't like this, or, you know, this makes me uncomfortable, or, you know, something like that. And it usually just goes really defensive, really negative, really passive aggressive. And you're just like, you know what? I'm not even going to bring it up. Just be you. Just do you. I'll be uncomfortable until I just give up and say, I'm out. It's very difficult to have those conversations with somebody who, I don't know. I'm very much an easygoing person. I like no drama. I like just hanging out. But I am very aware of other people's actions and how it makes me feel. And I'm of the ilk where I can have a conversation about that, and it's very like bland. It's not aggressive. It's not accusatory. It's just kind of making observations and just stating those observations. I've noticed a lot of people can't have that conversation that way. It's very much either defensive or aggressive. They go on the attack and they start hitting you for things totally unrelated. and they just see that very much like you're attacking them as a person or their lifestyle or whatever, and you're just making observations. You're letting them know what's going on in here, and they just immediately shut down and start attacking. Yeah, I'm very impact over intent. If I've hurt someone, I apologize whether I meant to or not. Right. Yeah, intent, of course, matters. You know, whether you meant to hurt someone or not. But yeah, impact can have its day for sure. But yeah, I don't know. That was going on during the courting for them. That seems... I guess if both of them are into it, that's totally fine. But I'd rather be more direct. Like, just come out and be like, hey, I like you. So if you like me too, maybe we should make it official. Let's, cast the others aside and just make it a thing and give it a shot. As opposed to this kind of like, I don't know what to call it. Jealousy, passive-aggressive snipes, where you're criticizing them based on who they're seeing instead of just being like, hey, boom, lay it on the table. Lay the cards out on the table. But then again, that gets difficult sometimes. Sometimes you get nervous about it, if you really like them. And you just have to overcome that, I suppose. I don't know. I think we can all agree relationships and communication and letting someone know your feelings, your innermost thoughts can be difficult. Can be very difficult, actually. We all know communication is very important. It's a key to any good relationship. But boy, sometimes it gets sticky. And it is ridiculously challenging to be upfront, no lies, no exaggerations, no, attacking them while you're trying to explain yourself. It is very difficult. And you have no idea how someone will take your comments, right? They could, you could come out with something pretty simple and they could take it as like World War III. All of a sudden, you're arguing about literally nothing or minuscule thing, and then that just shies you away from ever bringing anything up. You're just like, okay, well, I'll take the pacifist approach. But then again, that's not good because they're ignoring your own thoughts and feelings and whatnot, and that's never a good thing. That will eat you alive, actually. So yeah, I guess if you like the drama and you like someone showering you with jealousy, showing like they really care about you, that's certainly one way of doing it. I would rather just, heartfelt comments, open declarations of love, that kind of thing. Jealousy to me is not something I really want showered on me. But hey, to each their own, right? To each their own. It is good for a TV show, though. I will say that. Gosh. Ay, ay, ay. The next video is the Untamed Rise Above It All. I'm assuming this is going to be a music... What do they call this? A music edit? Music video edit? We have the clips running in the background. Let's go ahead and find out.
Hard to believe victory is within reach. Blood on my knees, darkness all around me. It's always hardest just before the dawn. Try to find the strength to carry on. What if I win? What if I lose? What if my heart's not bulletproof? What if I climb? What if I fall? What if I rise above it all? Rise above it all.
来者何人？所谓何事？
What if I win? What if I lose? What if my heart's not bulletproof? What if I climb? What if I fall? What if I rise above it all? Rise above it all.
Gosh, stunning landscapes. Unbelievable. The set pieces are stunning.
What if I win? What if I lose? What if my heart's not bulletproof? What if I climb? What if I fall? What if I rise above it all? What if I win? What if I lose? What if my heart's not bulletproof? What if I climb? What if I fall? What if I rise above it all? Rise above it all. Rise above it all.
Wow. Number one, that was epic. Number two, that song is very fitting for everything I've seen of that show. There's a lot of... Anyway, link, before I go into that, link down below in the YouTube description. Go throw out some love. From everything I've seen so far, that show is very much about redemption, rising above it. Very fitting, right? A lot of revenge arc in that story. Gosh, I can't get over how beautiful a lot of these shows look. It's something that, you know, seemingly is very... It's rare because most shows are filmed in what? Vancouver, LA, somewhere like that, where it's all very city-driven or maybe rural, but usually city-driven. It's very rare that we find shows about open spaces, which, I mean, mostly is Western-based or something like that. History pieces where it's like the Wild West and all that stuff. What comes to mind is like Justified, Hatfield McCoy's, what's that one? Yellowstone, I think it's called. Very much open spaces, beautiful, beautiful vistas. Most of the other ones are suburbs, cities, whatever, and you don't get those beautiful views. But obviously it's easier to film those because you could film it anywhere. You could say, you know, Vancouver is Chicago, or LA is Orlando if you want. So it's very universal. And they have all those studios set up in LA, I think. I think they do most of the outdoor stuff in Vancouver for a lot of shows. Certainly not in the winter if it's not a winter episode. But yeah, the Untamed is stunning as usual. It seems like a really great story about redemption and whatnot. Fighting back, certainly with death and reincarnation, I think is the word. Reincarnation, yeah. I wanted to look up. I just wanted to refresh myself because I've kind of forgotten. The problem is I watch so many different shows. All the plot lines just kind of mix in my head. I definitely need a refresher here. Critical and commercial success, both locally and internationally. Strong plot, well-rounded characters, and elaborate clothing and makeup. How many times have I mentioned that? How many times have I mentioned that in reactions to those? I mean, unbelievable. While the original web novel depicted an explicit romance between the two main male characters, adaptation was censored with homoerotic subtext instead due to China's ban on LGBT portrayals in film. Became one of the highest earning dramas of 2019. Wow. According to the research report on, let me see if I can bring this up. There we go. According to the research report on China's internet audiovisual development for 2019 and beginning of 2020, the Untamed ranked first in terms of popularity index. Due to the series' success, 2 spin-off movies focusing on the supporting characters have been released: Fatal Journey and The Living Dead. Living Dead sounds spot on. Series passed 9.5 billion views on Tencent Video in 2021. That's wild. What is the most viewed YouTube video? That is a good question. Most viewed YouTube video. Oh, no. Come on now. Baby Shark? No. Oh, no. That can't be right. Oh, 14 billion views. Oh, that's disappointing. Despacito, number 2. That makes sense. That thing was on replay so much. Johnny, Yes, Papa? I've never heard of that. Well, then again, I'm not a child, so it makes sense. Bath Song, Coco Melon, 6.66. Ay, ay, ay. Shape of You, Ed Sheeran? Really? 6 billion views. See You Again, R.I.P. Paul Walker. Wheels on the Bus. Phonics songs. Obviously a lot of kids' songs here. Uptown Funk, great song. Gangnam Style, yeah, it makes sense. I'm surprised Taylor Swift isn't up there. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, I would assume her stuff would be up here. Because she started releasing songs. Wasn't one of her big albums in like 2013 or something like that? And a lot of these are 2013. One Republic, Counting Stars. 2012 for that one. 2012 for Gangnam Style. Maybe her videos were just never as interesting. Which doesn't make sense. If the songs are wildly popular, the videos should at least get some views. Shakira. Katy Perry, yeah, she had a moment for sure. I haven't seen much of Katy Perry lately. I'm not exactly sure what she's up to. Justin Bieber. Ed Sheeran, wow. 1, 2, 3 songs in the top 30. That's huge. That's huge. Katy Perry with a couple. Oh my gosh. Girl Like You, Maroon 5. Didn't that come out like right before Adam Levine's story about hooking up with a girl while his wife was pregnant or girlfriend was pregnant? Yikes. I think her first album was 2006. Oh, okay. Didn't YouTube start in 2006? So maybe it was just a little too early for some of that stuff. I think YouTube started in 2006. Yeah, Gangnam Style became the first to reach 1 billion views. By 2015, only Baby, obviously Justin Bieber, had also managed to pass the threshold. Wow. Now they're going way past it. November Rain by Guns N' Roses became the first video made prior to 2005. YouTube's foundation year, 2005, to reach this threshold. Wow, Guns N' Roses, really? Numb by Linkin Park. Oh, it's classic. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Yes. Sweet Child of Guns N' Roses. Wow. They are doing well. Then again, I think a lot more effort went into music videos back then. They were definitely more interesting. There are some really interesting ones as of late, but very hit or miss. They're no longer such like a... I think I've said this before. Music videos used to be like the introduction of music. Like you would wait for a music video to drop. MTV was big and, you know, TRL and VH1 would play the top 10. MTV would play their top 10. It was a big thing. Such a weird time. I remember waking up for school and watching VH1 to see the top 10 and just kind of have like music going in the background. But it was weird because they would have like commercials in between it, and a lot of times the videos were edited down, which was weird. Or they would just show like the first 30 seconds of it and then move on. And you're just like, what? All right, there's got to be Taylor Swift on this list somewhere. Oh, there's a Smosh video. MySpace the movie. That sounds fascinating. Charlie Bit My Finger. Classic. Baby Shark. So the one with the longest reign was probably Gangnam Style. Although Baby Shark is catching up quickly. If not already passed. YouTube announced that cumulative views of videos related to Minecraft as early as 2009 exceeded 1 trillion views and was the most watched video game content on the site. Minecraft, 1 trillion views. That's unbelievable. Gangnam Style was definitely a moment. Oh, yeah. It was everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, my gosh. I have that emote on Fortnite. I was like, I gotta get it. Number one, it's a funny dance. Number two, it is just so catchy. So catchy. And I've seen recent videos of Shyy. He still does it. And the place goes nuts. Just absolutely nuts. It's probably some of the craziest like crowd reactions I've ever seen in a concert is some of those videos. And they're like newer videos too, which is crazy. I'm so glad it's over though. Yeah, for us in the West here, I am very glad it's over. I like songs to have their moment, but after a while I'm just like, all right, let's let it go. Let's move on. A loathed cultivator of what some call dark and demonic arts is resurrected 16 years after his tragic death. His return to the world brings him to reunite with the people in his first life, quitting his soulmate, and begins to remember his time before the demise, from his beginning as a young cultivator using traditional tools like the sword and musical instruments to his very personal methods of using resentful energy of departed beings with the help of innovative tools of his own creation. The scheming behind his tragic death is slowly unraveled, along with the mysterious death of the other people he knew in his past life. I'd say that's definitely a rise above it all moment. I do love these shows that have to do with dark arts and demonic arts and powers and time travel. So it's amazing. It speaks to me quite well. I can't believe it only had one season. That's crazy to me. It was 50 episodes, though. I give it that. Those are pretty long. 45-minute, 50 episodes. That is pretty long. But you would think they would be so tempted to go back into it because it's popular. Maybe that's the difference between Hollywood and non-Hollywood. 10 cent. Hollywood would be like, all right, let's milk this thing until people hate it. We're gonna milk this thing until people literally turn it off because they're like, you know what, this sucks. It's changed. People, that write it don't know what they're doing. Just kind of over it. It is amazing how much they will milk a successful show or movie. I mean, they made a Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. I'm surprised they didn't make a third one. But The fact that they made a second one tells you just how much greed Hollywood really has. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. The first one was funny enough. I mean, it was goofy and interesting. You know, I enjoyed it. But would I ever pay to see a second one? No. Some movies just have to be standalones. And the only reason I watched the reimagining of Roadhouse is I wanted to see just how badly they screwed it up. And they did, according to me. They took a wonderful cult classic and ruined it. Took away all the magic. Oh my gosh. All right. Last video. Let's see here. Dean Winchester being as straight as a rainbow. I'm assuming this is going to be very funny. Many awkward situations for Dean. Our Bi King. What even did that say?
You guys are here antiquing?
How'd you know?
I just looked the type. So, king size bed?
What? No. We're two singles. We're just brothers. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What'd you mean that we look the type?
Mm.
Of course, the most troubling
Stuck
question
on that.
is, what do these people assume we're gay?
Oh, you're kind of butch. Probably think you're overcompensating.
Right. All right, let me drive for a second.
You gonna look at more anime, or are you strictly into dick now?
What I love about this is it's very much, they can only get away with this if you're a really good friend with somebody or you're a brother. And you could just ridicule the absolute hell out of somebody. Or like a sister or whatever. You got to have a really close relationship to be able to roast somebody that bad. And continually do it over and over and over.
Like Purgatory?
No, the one in Miami.
Man, that's balls.
That's not how you say balls.
Did they get to fifth base?
That's balls.
There's no such thing as fifth base.
Oh, you poor sheltered boy. Anyway, what's by is by, and who knows?
What?
You can save me the speech on the 3 hearts, the 2 spleens, the 7 nipples for the ladies. Or the fellas. I don't judge.
Couldn't believe how strong he was either. I mean, for a scrawny dude, he's as strong as me. And I hold the state bench record.
Oh, yeah? What do you bench?
4 plates. On each side.
It's sad, isn't it? That old people have to go so crazy.
I know, it is sad.
You,
She's dating the most popular guy in school, for gosh sake.
Yeah, I know. I barely recognized her.
But even there, I feel like I should be teaching her about boyfriends and relationships, you know, stuff a mom would teach her.
Yeah, Sammy and I could have benefited from a little of that. Should I go say hi? I should go
What?
I'm gonna go say hi. How are you? Hi, sir. I saw you standing over here and told my brother that I should come over and say hi. So I came over and hi. Gunnar Lawless. Well, I know. You know what? You're awesome.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh. I finally know the context to that GIF. How many times have I sent that in my life? You're awesome.
You too, I guess.
Special Agent Bolin.
Really? Wow. I thought you were like a headhunter or something.
This is the second, maybe third time I'm seeing you today. Why are you following me, Gingerbread?
Oh, so we didn't have a thing back there, huh?
Back where? What now?
I'm sorry, man. I thought we had a thing back at the quad, you know, a little eye magic moment. I saw you here, and I figured I'd wait until you were done with your meeting, and then maybe we might,
Yeah, okay. But no. No moment. This is a federal investigation.
Is that supposed to make you less interesting? No, I'm sorry, man. I hope I didn't freak you out or anything.
No, I'm not freaked out. It's just federal thing. Okay, citizen. As you were.
You have a
That
good night.
phone call.
You have a okay.
That phone call saved him there.
Agent, you looking for some teeny weeny handcuffs to slap on some paws?
I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Right. How's that exactly?
Well, this investigation that my partner and I are here on, it's big. And we're looking for some local help. You know, someone who's not afraid to talk shop with the big boys back in D.C. Think that might be something you'd be interested in?
Might be. What can I do?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna need you to be totally straight with me. I know the Spectre's turning that temperature up in there, so just tell me what the object is, and we'll send this joker home.
I don't think so. There's unfinished business, thanks to you. Oh, the Spectre likes you.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you tell him to come on out here? We'll make promise bracelets.
What the hell was that?
Right? Yeah. Enjoy the show? The show was great. Yeah, you were great. If you're me, then tell me something only I would know.
Oh, this is weird.
Rhonda Hurley. We were, 19. She made us try on her panties. They were pink and satiny. And you know what? We kind of liked it.
Touche. That would explain why I have something stuck to my shoe.
Why is there two deans?
Being
What
followed?
is happening?
I think so. It's weird. I thought I was being followed earlier. Turned out to be a gay thing.
What?
You are really gonna get it tonight, big boy. There's been a misunderstanding. I think I've been had. Oh, you ain't been had. So you've been had by the chief.
I am dead.
Oh, and before we get started, what's your safe word?
Roadhouse. Safe word is roadhouse.
Mistakes were made.
When you guys started to follow up on his case, we started following you.
So wait, what you're saying is that you and me, we didn't have a moment?
No, man. I was tailing you.
Told you I was being followed. He was my gay thing. It was really good. You really had me there. It's very smooth.
On your knees!
Wow, I'm awfully flat. No.
Oh. Ooh.
Dude, you were out. Making some serious happy noises. Who are you dreaming about?
What? No, nothing.
Come on, you can tell me. Angelina Jolie?
No.
Brad Pitt?
No. No.
Dean Winchester, back from purgatory.
Spanky the Demon. Yeah, I heard about you. You're the one who uses too much teeth, right?
Oh my god, this is like the first 5 minutes of every porno I've ever seen.
Damn, that's sweet.
I got to give the writers some credit here. Some of these are just unbelievable, even out of context. It has been very questionable.
Oh boy. What? It's him. Who? It's him. It's Dr. Sexy. Doctor? Doctor?
Dr. Novak. Meet, yes, I know.
Is that McDreamy or McSteamy?
Mr. Winchester and the other Mr. Winchester.
Doctor.
Doctor.
I don't know. I mean, there's things, there's people, feelings that I want to experience differently than I have before. Or maybe even for the first time.
I gotta see, hold on a second. I gotta see that beginning disclaimer. Let me go ahead and rewind that real quick.
No,
Where is that? All right, here we go. Let me see if I can, you know what? Boink. Boink. I'm not a fan of gratuitously ascribing sexualities to characters just to make them seem not straight. But in this case, I think there are many scenes that indicate that Dean is probably bi, ? You can all make up your own mind after watching the video. It's also totally okay if you have different opinions, but please stay nice in the comments. Maybe it doesn't seem like it, but again, this video was a lot of work, so it'd be nice if you would be respectful. Yeah, absolutely. That video was very well done. And also, yeah, I mean, everything's up for interpretation, of course. There's I don't know. I would say, well, okay. With any art, the artist puts it out. They have their own interpretation of it. And then you, as the audience or viewer or consumer of the art, have the ability to make it whatever you want it to be. Interpret it however you want to interpret it. Very much like a painting, very much like a TV show, very much like a movie, whatever. Characters. It's up to you how you want to interpret it. Now, do I think some things should be taken at face value from the author, painters, whatever perspective? Yeah, probably. But if you really enjoy something and you think it's kind of interesting and you see some things that make you question what the intent was or what the meaning was, I say go for it. I'm trying to think. One thing, I watched the last episode of the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, and it was very interesting, his ending monologue of, I did this for 10 years, now it's yours. It's very much, he put out this work, and then it's yours to do with whatever you want to do with it. Whether you want to, I think he was basically giving the okay to do like edits or, take clips of it or snip it around or interpret it how you want to interpret it. It was very much an artist going, it was mine for 10 years and now I'm giving it to you. Which is very interesting. I've never actually heard anyone in television ever say that. So it was kind of jarring in a little bit. I was like, what does he mean by that? The first time I saw it, I was just like, now it's ours. Now it's ours. It was very deep, and I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, I assume that's what every artist does. It's theirs while they're working on it. And then when you put it out to the public, they can do what they want with it. You know, as long as they're not stealing it out of a museum or something. They put their own prejudice, they put their own thoughts, their own background, their own interpretations, their own lifestyle onto the piece of work or art, and come away with what they come away with. So I think it's totally open. You know, fan fiction is a thing. I'm not really familiar with it. I've never consumed it, but I know it's a thing. Fan fiction, these edits that, you know, take questionably straight characters and then inject maybe some hyperbole into it or something, or take them out of context and it sounds like it. I think that's all totally cool. I don't see any issue with that at all. And I honestly don't think showrunners would take very much offense to it. Maybe the writers, if they're like really worked on it and, you know, maybe they see it as like an attack on their art or something. But I think you'd have to be really insecure in your art to take offense to that. You know, some might, and that's fine. But I think most are like, yeah, just as long as you enjoy it, take whatever you want from it. And yeah, I think it's totally fine. That was very funny, by the way. Even out of context, that was funny. Dean, you can tell the writers on Supernatural are very well-rounded because it has its moments of seriousness and really like brutal like scenes and whatnot, but it also has this very lightheartedness. Dean's love of pie and the back and forth between Sam and Dean, roasting each other, you know, making fun of each other, etc. They add other characters in to kind of add to it, but it's very well-rounded. Very much a comedy, very much a serious, like, I don't know if I'd say horror. It's close. I would say supernatural. It's very much a suspense, I guess you could say, at moments, or thriller. I don't know. There was some moments in the first couple episodes that I watched that kind of got me a little freaked. So maybe it's somewhat of a horror, depending on your level of tolerance, I guess. But yeah, it was a very well constructed show, and you can tell the writers were really passionate about it. I mean, it lasted forever, right? It lasted forever. So clearly it struck a nerve with a lot of people. And Dean and Sam were really interesting characters. They weren't very two-dimensional. They were definitely three-dimensional. Gosh, what a great way to end this. I hope you enjoyed it. And great Monday for sure. Lots of excellent content. The Noise Boys definitely surprised me. Definitely surprised me how much fun that was. Shameless, brotherly love. It's hard to duplicate, certainly. And that main story of Lip walking, trying to find that toy, I mean, that is just unbelievable. That's great. Spencer and Trina, jealousy. Yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, I could see that being interesting or redeeming. Personally, I'm kind of, I don't know. That one's still a head scratcher for me. Because I definitely know I'm jealous at things. For sure. For sure. Like, there's no way I'm not, right? But boy, some of those, ooh. I would rather have somebody like willingly, almost like a mutual pursuing over each other. Like, that to me seems perfect. Having to convince somebody, having to chase, and then they kind of like go their own way and maybe eventually give you a chance. I don't know. To me, that's very repulsive. But it worked for them, obviously, and that's great. And if it worked for you, fantastic. But I don't know. Personally, ugh. The Untamed, Rise Above It All. Epic show. Epic. Very epic. That song went beautifully. It is a wonderful story of redemption, mystery. Gosh. I mean, what more do you want in the show? That is really well done. Dean, Supernatural. I mean, what more could be said about Supernatural? It lasted forever. I mean, anything over 10 seasons has got to be classic at that point. It's going to be weird. Here's what I think about sometimes. It's going to be very strange when some of these shows that we love, you know, we're around for, eventually get to the point where they're like shown in syndication as old shows. Oh, no. I think about that all the time. All these shows that we love will eventually be like the classics or like old shows. And it'll be shown on like TV Land. I don't even know if that's still a thing, but like those old classic channels on TV. Or maybe it'll be like one of those free, like it'll be on Tubi or something. As like, oh, check out our classic collection. It'll be like Supernatural. No. Oh. Just thinking of that makes me cringe. But it is what it is. There's a museum right now towards mobile phones. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh no. Like I recognize almost all those phones. And it's already in a museum. Those phones, you know, some of them I had are already in a museum. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh. Time moves on, as do we, I suppose. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I shall see you tomorrow. Gosh. ToddReacts.com. Winter collection still available. Ships worldwide. This is the sweatshirt. We got a heavyweight hoodie, beanie, sweatpants, sweatshirt. Well, this is the sweatshirt. Denim jacket is what I meant. In an array of colors that match your style. I know you're going to love them. Follow the channel, the Twitch channel. It's just Todd Reacts, very similar to everything else. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Throw a like if you like the video. And hit the notification bell if you're new here. That way you know when these post. It's usually afternoon, mid-afternoon for myself. But depending on where you are, it could be anytime. All right. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, whenever you're watching this. Be sure to check out the timestamps or key moments, as I guess they're called, in the description. I will see you all on the next one. Take care of yourselves.